Hello and welcome to our newsletter. This is the Winter Solstice newsletter, and we are proud to be presenting it to you. This is our section on AI. This is a little bit tongue-in-cheek. We love AI, but ours is a development tool that perhaps not everyone is using. So great thanks to the Compassionate World Charter, which we're part of, because that is where this idea first came to me. A thank you to the lovely Sue Cooper, who I heard mention, hey, why can't AI be attention and intention? Brilliant. Of course, AI means a lot of other things to people at the moment, and we're not going to go down that route. That is something for people who know way more about it than I do. But this AI, attention and intention, is absolutely key for our time. If we can't master where we place our attention, then we will lose because the world is competing for that attention, but only all the time. And our intention is really important. Our intention is where we choose to focus our desire, our will, where we're happy to announce, okay, our intention, what we want, our hope for this is boom. So intention and attention are different. Let's look at attention first. So it is your most precious resource. It perhaps even more than time, because lack of attention can mean that time just disappears. We all know why TikTok was called TikTok, because they set out to see how long they could keep you on it, and they're brilliant at what they do. Definitely more than money, because attention will help you build value, and that means that the resource of money will flow. Because where attention goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, results have to follow. Value has to follow. So be very careful if you're one of those people who begins the day with your attention already hijacked. Can we make some ideas out of that? Can we make some habits? Who gets drawn into emails before their awareness practice, their breathing, their meditation, their notifications before their purpose, and their urgency before their clarity? They know this about the human psyche because it's a very old leadership idea that we mustn't give up the important because of the urgent. But that was before the social media revolution began. That was before the thrust to steal your attention, and of course eventually monetize it. That wasn't even around then. So imagine how much more important it is now. Attention isn't a neutral skill. Attention in itself is neutral, of course, it is neither good nor bad. But when you become consciously aware of your attention, then that is your power. It is your creativity. And I can see the Zoom screen is agreeing with me on this point by emphasizing. I don't know how to switch the hand sign thing off, and I move my hands all the time. So we'll just have to go with it. So please harness this power. Know that what you place your attention on will shape everything. What you notice, what you miss, how you interpret events, how you show up for others. Untrained attention scatters our power, and trained attention directs it. And when you put intention behind the attention, wow, then you're really strong, because the power of intention is the ability to know you're playing leadership as an inner game. My intention comes from way down in my purpose self. It's my body, actually. And the intention is something we place at the start. So crucial. How often do we miss those 60 seconds to go, okay, what do I actually want at the end of this meeting? What do I want at the end of this day? What is my intention to create? What am I here to create? A difficult conversation, okay? What am I trying to achieve here? What is my desire? We often will do it at the launch of a project. Great. Our intention for launching a project is vital, but there are so many more points which we can place our intention into. Of course, we have to have our attention already working at that point. Then they become huge leverage points. Yeah, they're massive. So clarity, courage, presence, decisiveness, compassion. What are you going to bring to today? Out of your leadership qualities, perhaps? And we notice that our intention starts with being, just like our leadership. So attention and intention are a leadership practice. They are vital. Leaders who master attention will notice the subtle dynamics in rooms, sense when alignment is slipping, catch reactive patterns before they escalate, and they're able to stay with the complexity, to go through that complexity to reach the simplicity on the other side. Absolutely crucial. We might do another blog on that because that's such an overlooked truth. And then intention can come in as your compass. Your intention is setting that true north. Intention really gives your effort a point. You understand at all times of the day why I'm doing what I'm doing. Who am I being while I do this? And what outcome am I committed to? And that can be way beyond an egoic outcome. It can be an outcome that looks at that looks at the win-win. Wonderful. So we know habits are the way to do this, and we know that rituals are very important. Can you build your AI into your start of the day without it being a blue screened one? Can you start meetings, days, projects with that 30-second of, oh, hang on, AI? Where's my attention and what is my intention? We do believe it gives you a really deep competitive advantage. As a leader, it is really crucial that you're able to hold attention and to understand distraction, to set intention amid the uncertainty and change, and to act from that clarity that this gives you, not from reaction, not from a reactive, not from compulsion, not from those elements within our psyche, but from the element we've already taken. So, of course, it's not artificial intelligence at all. It is human intelligence, and it is consciously applied. You could say that it's AI in its most original form, and it is not being done very much out there. So it really does give you a huge advantage. It's a master skill, and it will actually improve all aspects of your life. This is something that you can use with teenagers, with kidults, with complex relationships in your family, perhaps. They all benefit from this amazing gift of bringing your attention and your intention. So start small. If this resonates with you, I really welcome you to start small. Just one thing. Next time you reach for your phone, perhaps you just remember, oh, I'm giving it my attention. And perhaps you can start the day with, what is my intention? What if I give myself 15 minutes to just focus my attention on what is my intention? And then I am more aligned as I begin. Fantastic. Thank you. There's lots of resources to help you on the Mighty Networks, so do join that if you haven't already, and have a wonderful winter solstice.